Humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on their in-state rivals to the north, the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft. Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 10 carries, 61 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. You talk about this Miami defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. That's Pope. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. The Dolphins at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From midfield, here's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And the Dolphins first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins
Tua to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Dolphins defense as they head out to set up shop. They're just looking to duplicate what they did last time, force the 3 and out, and that led to a field goal.
The only thing better, really, is creating a turnover. 3 and out, get off the field, feel good about yourselves, turn the ball over to your offense, and they put the ball through the post with a field goal.
They're probably pretty well rested after that 3 and out, too.
One would think. That's how you get it done. Create the 3 and outs, get to the bench, get your rest, and hope your offense can control the game.
2 yards.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lawrence. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son.
But to throw again is Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Wang. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 45-yard.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goal is all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. First down, Miami.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He finds his man, complete. That's Pope. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Here's Achane. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Tua. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
They'll keep it on the ground. Way. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Lawrence will throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
23.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. And they'll get to him quickly. Here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. All right, come on. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. That's Pope. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Mobley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Mobley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Formation for the Dolphins.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no return here. This one's going in. The 15 to the 12-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll try the left side. Way. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's a gain of 8. That's another Jaguars First down.
Here's Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Lawrence. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Number 12, Travis Hunter.
3rd down and 10.
9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Here we go, Sahal.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And they take a knee. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all time. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down.
Hey, lie.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is the home team running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's Anthony Richardson. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Saints get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Deebo Samuel. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Patriots improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And makes it a... Across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Tua. Open man, that's Henry. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
1st down.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard.
They go play action now. Lawrence on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
12 more yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Hey, easy,
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He's got it to Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Red on red.
Now a handoff up the middle. Way. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Lawrence's
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, son.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A short throw there to Strange.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Hey, Lion.
Second and 7.
Again, it's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Bronco switch.
They'll run on first down. Maynard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Hey, go. Phil.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
But they certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
13. Dolphins 6. Logan Cook.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Dolphins offense returning to the field. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pope. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Tua on the bootleg here. He finds his man complete. It's Pope. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he fires one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Miami.
Out of the gun, here's again to Achan. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The Dolphins on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
Achan is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And they'll accept that penalty. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Azeez Ojulari able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 29-yard line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, go! Hey, son.
Lawrence. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hey, lie.
In motion, the tight end. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunter. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll look to throw right away. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Mobley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
And the Dolphins.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mobley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
On first down, Mobley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. To the left side, he's got Sanders. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Tua to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Sanders on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
They'll run on 1st down. Mobley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Right back to him on 1st down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ball rests on the 7-yard line, 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 2 touchdowns, 2:14 to play. The 2-minute warning, that's going to be their only chance to stop the clock, so they'll need to move quickly here on 1st down.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And bulldozing his way through. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down, safe back around the 18-yard line.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Azeez Ojulari in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Miami set to take over.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
Ready. Out.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Miami, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.